Hello, I'm Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz, November 19, 2017, at midnight, Birmingham. Topic: Judge Roy Moore and the attacks from women that's coming at him. Guys, they're dropping off, slowly but surely. Some even said that they don't remember him. The very one that has Gloria Allred. Well, Gloria so far has refused to release the only documents that can prove that Roy Moore was set up. So I believe this is going to be going away. I believe the people in Alabama are not, well, they're not going to get caught up in the same things that the liberal left will do, the liberal media, every time someone comes up that the Democratic Party don't like. This is exactly what's happened here. I also believe that Trump will be well pleased with Roy Moore because he didn't know Roy Moore. He relied on the people that told him. But Strange, Luther Strange, he was establishment. It's a good thing that he didn't go. Roy Moore is not. He's dead against that, just like Trump is. So Roy Moore is not part of the swamp that needs to be drained. He's the one that helped them drain the swamp. And I think Trump will be pleased with them. So these charges that's come against him, they're dropping off rapidly. And Alabama's not going to fall for the BS from the liberal media, the Democrat, the few that's telling the many what to do. I'm not going to ever again let a handful of people dictate to me, part of the majority, what we're going to settle for. We're going to settle for what we want, not what they suggest or tell us. It's proven too many times our own party members have lied to us over and over and over, just like Luther Strange did, just like Obama did, just like Clinton's did. Over and over, they lied and lied and lied, just like all the heads of the Democratic House. They're liars, guys, and I get sick of them. We are the majority. We can tell them to shut up and sit down. And even California, if you don't stand on your own 2 feet, tell them to shut up and sit down, as well as Nevada, then the rest of the country will do it. Y'all just sit back on your hands and do nothing. All you several million people, let 20 people to tell you when to wipe your butt. That's okay, just do it. I'm not. Look, Trump is going to bring back to the table, and we're going to have a set of judges that will rule fairly on Roe versus Wade because they'll be fair, they'll be adherers, they'll be staunch supporters of the Constitution that shouldn't be changed or rewritten. The Bill of Rights, the Ten Commandments. That's Judge Roy Moore's field. While Trump gets Roe versus Wade on the books, God will see that the trial is fair. And if it's fair, there's no way that they can win. No way. They didn't win last time. It's just that the few told the many to kiss our butts, and we're going to rule for Roe versus Wade and let abortion continue so that Baal can eat every day. That's what they do. Abortions feed Baal and just make Satan stronger. Well, we're going to weaken that SOB. And while Trump brings prayer back into schools, his prayer was slowly removed. Back when I entered high school in 1964 or 65, prayer was dying off in 1964. It started being taken out in in New York and California and Nevada in the mid-50s. But it didn't get to Birmingham, Alabama until the mid-60s. It finally ended about 64. When I went to high school, I thought they had different rules or different ways. I didn't think too much about it until many years later. We're not going to take it anymore, guys. The Christians have power. We have the majority. We don't need people to run interference for us, just like other companies pay these people to bargain for them and with them. We're not going to do that. We are the majority. The Christians of this country can decide what way we want to go. And Roy Moore will be instrumental in bringing the Ten Commandments back into public places. And we will end up putting our right hand up and say, so help me God, as our left hand sits on the Bible in the courtroom. Instead of sitting there like a knot on a log saying, yeah, I promise, with your fingers crossed between your legs, I promise. Bull crap. That promise don't get you nothing. Crap in one hand and promise in the other. What you got? Carry the same weight. But when you put your left hand on the Bible and your right hand up and you swear, you get hit right here if you start lying. I mean, you're swearing to God and you're promising to the liberals while they laugh at you. We need to stop feeding Baal. Trump has already done that throughout the country, throughout the world. Not this, well, this country, yeah. But as he defunded other nations, Canada picked up that funding. Watch Canada crash and burn. Watch it. They can't sit there and kill millions of babies a day and claim to be buddies with Israel and be held up by God. So let's get prayer back in the schools. Let God oversee the trial that will justify the end means of saying Roe versus Wade will end abortion. And Trump will do the right thing, get prayer back in the schools, empower the Christians, tell you, tear up that friggin' contract you had to sign in order to preach. We're not going to hold your feet to the fire on that anymore. You can get rid of it. You file C whatever you want to file, but if you do, you're not doing it under pressure, because we're not going to tell you can't preach in your churches. We're not going to tell you what you can preach in your churches. So guys, things are going to start going our way. And when we start going the way that we should, by quit feeding Baal 1 million babies a day in our country, a year in our country, really more than that. There's a lot of them not reported. We're going to starve Satan, guys. And we're going to put Roy Moore on. We're going to hire this man. We're going to elect him because Alabamians not that stupid. We know what's going on, and we know how the liberal and the Democratic left putting up with this crap. They're the ones funding it. So, guys, just hear me out. Moore is the man for the job. He will be an asset to Donald Trump, and they will fit hand in glove as they do 3 things: bring prayer back to schools, cut out Roe versus Wade, end it, and put the 10 Commandments back in the public places. Those things will happen. Jody Wolf Exposed.